Okay, we're live. So today I'm gonna do this graded lab system startup and services. This is due October 14th, which is tomorrow, and it should be pretty straightforward. See, before we start, okay, I've already imported the appliances. So we got our server running here, our server machine, and then over here we have our client machine, which is Alice the bitch. Okay, let's begin. Okay, just a disclaimer, guys. This is just for me. Okay, so if my professor gets a hold of this, I do not intend to distribute these to my classmates. This is just for me to study. Okay, so I don't want to get in trouble. Anyways, so part A, set up the lab. Okay, I've already done that. Install the Apache Web Server. Okay, I gotta see if I remember how to do that from the last chapter. Let's just log in our server machine here. It froze, no it didn't. Okay, so we're gonna log in as root. Oh shit, incorrect password. There we go. Alright, so install the Apache Web Server. Install, we're over here, part B. Okay, before you can do that, we have to mount the CentOS DVD. So we have to, I think it's version number 6. So we do mount CD, dev CD-ROM, and then to check it, should be right here, CentOS DVD, mounted to that. Now we can actually install it. How do we install it? Oh yeah, yum, using yum install the Apache Web Server HTTPD 3.4 megabytes. Yes. Okay, so now that's installed. Configure the web server to automatically start when the system is booted. So I think the command for that is check config or something. So first we can actually check to see if it's running. How do you do that? Service HTTP status. It's stopped. So we have to make it run. Okay, so in order to do that, we gotta do check config HTTPD. Does it start? I think it's start or on. I think it's on. Yeah, I think it's on. Oh, maybe it's start. Nope. Shit, I forgot how to start it. Oh, service HTTPD start. There we go. Wow, I can't believe I forgot the code for that. Okay, so to check if it started, we can check our Alice machine here. Alice user pass. So now we're logged in as Alice. So in order to test this, we have to go on the website http /so1. There we go. Now we got the Apache test page, so we know that it's working. So if you want this to start every time you run your server, you have to do check config httpd on, which we already did that, so it's all good now. Yeah, right here. httpd is on. Okay, next. So check your work. Yeah, we already did that. Get the scripts. Your developer friend James has supplied you with some HTML pages, some scripts. Okay, so we gotta install those scripts on the SO1. So server 1. So server 1 doesn't have connection to the internet, only our client here. So we have to go to eLearn and download these files, these script files called WebLab. Okay, so I gotta enter my credentials here. Alright. UNIX admin. Come on, this is so slow. Create lab. So we're doing this through our client PC, which is Alice. We're gonna download this, save it to the downloads file. Okay, now let's open up the terminal. Okay, so CD, it's in downloads. There it is, Web Labs. So now we gotta transfer this file to the server. So SCP secure copy Web Labs to SO1, to root at SO1. We're gonna put that in the root folder. Root folder under Web Lab. Root password, admin pass. Okay, now if we switch back to our server, we go to where the root folder is, and it should be, yep, there it is, WebLab. WebLab is not a directory. Because of the permissions. I can read right. Oh, maybe it's a zip file. Hold on, let me do that again. Sorry, let me do that again. SCP, let's just put it under root. And then we can just move it later. Okay, so it's under root. Let's delete that one. So remove WebLab. Okay, so now we have the zip file. There it is. Okay, so now let's make their WebLab. Now we gotta move the zip file into that folder WebLab. So now if we go into the directory of WebLab, we should see our zip file. Okay. Yeah, we can't leave it in the root file because if you look at our if you look at our library, it says I gotta put it into here. So I can't just leave it in the root file. You gotta put it in web lab. So now we have to unzip it. So we're in that directory, so we do unzip. Oh, okay, so zip is not installed, so now we gotta install that shit. Okay, so our DVD is still mounted, so now we can just yum install zip. Yes. Yum install unzip. Yes. Delete. Okay, now we can just unzip. There we go. So check your work. Check your work. Should look like this. Date. Blah blah blah. Yep. Okay. So part D now. Time to get rid of the Apache test page. So first we gotta copy index.html to var www.html. Okay, so we'll do that here. So copy index, we're gonna copy that to var www.html. Boom. You should no longer see the test page when you browse to SO1. Okay, let's test that out. So here's our browser. So HTTP and so on. There we go. It worked. Holy shit. Try the links labeled now and more now. They should be broken. They're broken as fuck. They no worky. Fix the now link. The now link points to a static HTML page containing a recent date. To fix the broken link, all you need to do is make sure there is an HTML file in var named date.html. So we gotta put date.html. So go back to our server machine here, and we gotta put date. So we have date.html. Copy date.html var. What the hell is this? wwh. I think that's right. Okay, so we copied that. Now let's see, let's test it. Yep. Time is 8:02. And that's not the right time. So we gotta improve the link to make it show the time, I guess. The page date.html is just a static HTML page, but we can use cron to make sure it is updated on a regular basis. James supplied us with the Perl script mkdatepage.pl to generate a new date HTML file anytime we want. Let's see what we can do with this script. Okay, so mkdatepage.pl, so more mkdatepage.pl. so this is a script. It's an HTML script that just updates the current date and time, spits an HTML page to std out. Alright, so now we have to run that script. So this is obviously not going to work. It says it's not going to work. Okay, page.pl, permission denied. Oh, maybe because we don't have permission. lf page. So here we see web. or mkdate, we have read write only, we can't execute it, so we gotta change the permission. So to do that, we do chmod 755 mkdate.pl. so now that should, there we go. Now let's try running it. Bad interpreter, no such file or direct. What? Okay, maybe we should install Perl. Yeah, it says here Perl is missing. Okay, so we gotta install Perl. Yum install Perl. Yes. Installing. Complete. Okay, let's run. Let's try running the script. There we go, complete. Okay. So we gotta somehow put this output into the date.html file. So in order to do that, we gotta redirect whatever this is outputting. So we gotta run the script and then redirection to var w.html date. Okay. So for this one, we only use one arrow because we wanted to delete the previous variables, so it updates the date. So hopefully this works. Let's say the date. Yep. Nope. Is it 20? Yeah. It worked. Inspect your work on browser. Okay, let's go back to our page here. Okay, inspect your work from the browser on W01. Okay, we just did that. Now we could keep date.html up to date by sitting at our desk all day running mkdatepage.pl, but that would be sad. That would be sad. Okay, create a file name pub_date in etc cron d to tell cron to run mkdatepl every minute. Okay, so that's what cron is. It basically schedules stuff to run. So create a name, a file name. Okay, so let's go there first. So cd etc. So we are here now. So we're gonna go to C page cron.d ls. Oh, so there's already two. Let's just copy the hourly and then we can just edit it. Copy hourly and let's call it pub_date. Okay, so now we have three stuff there. Create a file name pub_date and cron to tell cron to run every minute. Okay, so we gotta update pub_date. Alright, so this one every minute, so default is every minute anyway, so we gotta update this. It's gonna run every minute. Root is gonna run it, and you can delete this. So it's gonna run root / web. What did I call it before? WebLab / what's the name of it? mkdate / page.pl, and you want to redirect that to var www.html date.html. Double check our work here. Root WebLab mkDate page. Yep. Okay, so let's save that. Save and quit. So now if we cat update. Wait. Oh, so now we can test it. Let's see if it works. Okay, let's switch to our server. So it should update every minute. Did it work? $56. Wait, it didn't even update before. $20:10:01. Okay, it should be yeah, 11:01. So let's see if it works. So I just gotta wait a minute. Hopefully, it looks like it's working because it refreshed. Longest minute of my life. So this one shouldn't work because we didn't do anything to that one yet. So what's next after this? Is it a minute yet? There we go. So it should work. There we go. It worked. So it refreshes the time every minute. So we did that. Okay, let's go back to our page. We did this. Using cron like we did in part E is a good way to show that we understand cron, but not a very good way to create dynamic content. The page gets generated every minute even when nobody's looking, and the time can be up to a minute late. Wouldn't it be great if we could generate a page fresh when the client requests it? We can dynamic way to grandmother dynamic web pages, commonly gateway CGI. CGI is not used too much today, but it's a great way. Okay, so James has thoughtfully supplied the CGI script for us to use. Install the script in Apache CGI directory. So date.cgi. So is that in the directory? No, wait, cd root, cd web. So date, oh there it is, date.cgi. So copy, this is pretty easy, copy date.cgi to var cgi. Test the more link now. Okay, let's see if this works. Test the more link now. Internal error. I thought this would be easy. What's wrong with that one? Okay, let's figure this out. So we put it in var. So let's go there. Let's see what's going on there. Var CGI bin. So there's our date.cgi. Can we run it? Permission denied. Okay, so maybe it's a permission issue. Yeah, we can read write. We can only read write. We can't execute. So we're gonna change that. So we're gonna do chmod 755 date.cgi. There we go. We can read, write, and execute. Okay, let's test it. See if it works. Boom, it's working. So it should update every time I click it. 07, 10, yep. 12, Okay, we're done. Evaluation. That was easy. That was easy, lab. Shit, maybe I didn't have to make a video for this. Install wget. So install wget, yum install wget. Yes. So now we gotta get the grading script. Okay, so we've done this before. Get the grading script and then run the script on SO1. Okay, that's it. Done. That's it. Going offline. In 3, 2, 1.